Boss up, you run your mouth and get you caught up. Boss up, and if you bold, you better run up. Boss up, you running up to get done up. But boss up, little bitch, just boss up. Was introduced, and I was like, okay, let me try it again.
Mm-hmm.
And I ended up winning.
Nice.
And so that kind of was a reassurance. Of course, I had like my friends that were like, oh, it's really good. Da-da-da. I'm like, you guys are my friends, though. You're supposed to say that shit. And after doing it, I'm sorry, that's one of my friends right there.
Hi, I'm late.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Nice
Sorry.
No, you fine. How you doing?
Amadeus, nice to meet you.
So, you know, like I said, my friends were like, it's good. I played it for a couple people. They thought it was good. The producer who recorded it, he was like, it's really good. It sounds like something that's off of the show Insecure. But I'm kind of like, okay. And then when I performed it and I won, and people were coming up to me, literally giving me hugs and like, it's so good. And people are offering to kind of like, oh, you have a producer, you got a manager, and that kind of stuff. I was like, okay, well, cool. All right. Well, I guess I'm really going to really focus on this and really push for it. So that's where I am right now. Just trying to take every opportunity I can to get myself out there and build a team, a really strong team that I can work with and trust and stuff like that. So that's what
Okay. So now, would you say that, you know, because you mentioned teaching and kids and being around kids and educating and inspiring them, but do you feel like the music and creating music is a passion of yours?
Yes. I was a cheerleader my entire life, so on the stage is where I belong. And that was something where when you're growing up as a kid and they say, what do you want to be? You never really say, I want to be a rapper or a singer or an actor. Some people do, but you know, you kind of, when they ask you what you would be, you kind of fall in this traditional career. I'm gonna be a doctor, a lawyer. So as a teacher, I like kids, I coach cheerleading, but in the recent experiences of what I did, I realized it was not my passion.
Gotcha.
I enjoy doing things that are fun for me. And I like being on stage. I like acting. I won't say acting, but being myself. Performing. I love that. That is my passion. That is what I really love to do, to be honest.
And I always ask that because I'm 20 plus years in it, and I think the only thing that sustained me and allowed me to keep going at what I do is the love and passion for it. Because the business, the politics, the negativity, everything that comes with it will make you run in the opposite direction as fast as you can if you don't love it.
Gotcha.
You know
and for me, we were just talking about this the other day when the shit show happened. It was a situation where the guy who won was already very well known in Tampa, and so it was like a popularity thing.
Yeah.
And I figured, and I said, I got a little discouraged because I really felt like I presented myself very well. But then I also had to realize that some people were just, they will stick with what they know, and what they know is that person. So he won. And I said, it's interesting because in the audition, he got into a fight with somebody.
Wow.
And got into the competition and won. And I said, okay.
Right.
So then I just had to realize, you know what? That just wasn't the one for you.
Right.
It wasn't the one for you, but you still continue to go on. And I'm a person, I love being the underdog and being underestimated, because when I come out, I'm going to come out hard and you be like, oh shit, I wasn't expecting that.
Right.
Which is what happened there.
Okay.
I walked around and I'm kind of quiet just because I'm trying to judge the room, but then I get on stage and I'm all out there.
Gotcha.
So
now that night, did you perform? Are you performing original songs? Are you performing covers?
No, my original song.
Nice, nice. And your questions?
No, not really.
Okay. So what you got? You got the TuneCore, you got the United Masters, got the Distro Kid. Looking at, you got Danielle's email for ASCAP, right? You understand the song splits and how that works, in regards to getting the song splits. And that's pretty much the publishing at the same time, which is with the 50-50 split. Royalties is basically what ASCAP collects when your music is spun and performed. There is a book I want you to get, and I'm gonna date myself, but I have the same book. It's called Everything You Need to Know About the Music Business. I got this book, was released in 1996. And it's on its 10th edition right now. So let me see.
Actually, I do got a question. I don't know if you explained the difference. Did you explain the difference between Distro Kid and the other one?
The Distro Kid. Again, they all three of them do the same thing. Distro Kid, TuneCore, United Masters. They all do the same thing, which is distribute your music to the various platforms.
Okay.
It's just about the different percentages.
Okay.
Somebody says, we're going to charge you this over this. I'm hearing that United Masters is more for the artists and more for the creators and allowing you guys to have more of a percentage than TuneCore and DistroKid. But again, I'm not showing that on that aspect. So I'd say to kind of research all three and kind of see which one you feel fits what you're trying to do.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because I know people that love DistroKid. I know people that love United Masters. I know people that it's like, well, I've been on TuneCore for the last 5 years. I'm just going to stay over there. So it's just about your preference and what you feel you want to rock with. But they all three do the same thing. The same thing like ASCAP, BMI, and CSAC, where they are responsible for getting you paid your royalties. They're three different companies, separate, but they all do the same thing. They sign writers, they sign producers, and then they collect your royalties. So it's just about a choice. I went with ASCAP because it's all I knew. Back when I did it, was 20 plus years ago. I didn't know about BMI, I didn't know about CSAC, so I just went with them. So the fact that you guys have a choice now, I think it's cool with CSAC, ASCAP, and BMI, and then the same thing with your music being distributed, which is TuneCore, DistroKid, and United Masters.
Okay.
Great question, by the way. But yeah, like don't be afraid, guys. I'm here for y'all.
Oh, I'm gonna ask questions.
I'm
I
an
just don't
open
have it
book
right now.
I'm an open book. I'm an open book. All right, cool. So play me with I think I want to see the show first.
Okay. Oh.
You disagree?
No, I just don't know what to do here.
You're right.
Ah, damn it.
Jay!
Somebody glue him to the chair.
Right. Either that or tell us the password.
Because he doesn't see me come. His ass told me watch you working when I do it. I'm out here from the back and you run the drill. When I walk across the room, they hate to see the drip. Get up the road, take me on a trip. His ass told me watch you working when I do it. When I hit it from the back and you run the drip. When I walk across the room, I hate to see the drip. Get up the room with it, take me on a trip. Throw the ass in the circle with his head, bitch. Got the pussy on the damn like you on the stick. Make me clap round the cross, tell him you the shit. With the fingers in the head, say fuck you. Throw the ass in the circle if it's heavy, bitch.
Hey. So that was a clip from.
Yes.
Okay, and that was like you said, that was a videographer that was there that probably
Yes.
just shot it, made like a piece. Okay.
Yep.
Copy.
No, that's not me.
So now you have the song.
I do. I
And hear
do.
that, John.
So that's this one.
Okay.
No, not add it. I didn't want to add it to it. I just wanted to play it. Just play it. That's all I need.
If you are a content creator, you really need to start using Artlist royalty-free music and sound effects like
Yeah, that's okay.
YouTube targeted ads.
I walk this way cause my ass heavy, bitch. When you want 'em, can't find 'em cause I'm riding on his dick. Get real close, smell my pussy on his lips, on his nose, and his ghost. He licked me so good, I feel it in my toes. I'm screaming daddy, yelling more. Hands and knees to the floor, ass up, face down. He wanted to hit the clap, it's time to grip it tight. All night cause he hit the pussy right. Dick versus pussy, kid, he always win the fight. He got a handful of ass in the other around my neck. He love to talk to me nasty and keep me in check. He yelling fuck, hitting me, losing balance in his knees. And after that was it, your man now belong to me. Now, this ass heavy, watch it working when I do the dip. When he hit it from the back, he need a double grip. When I walk across the room, they hate to see the drip. Get us the room with a view, take me on a trip. This ass heavy, watch it working when I do the dip. When he hit it from the back, he need a double grip. When I walk across the room, they hate to see the drip. Get us a room with a view, take me on a trip. So thick, he can't look me in my eyes. His main focus, these big, thick thunder thighs. I wrap him around his neck, I throw him overhead. And if you ain't know, it's me that's getting all this bread. Yeah, 50s to 100s, yeah, that's what I love. See, a bitch like me don't even fuck with no dub. Cause I'm full of golds and his wrist so icy. The pussy so good, I make a nigga wanna wife me. I said, no homo daddy, we just having fun. But pull your pants down, I wanna see the smoking done. That thing snake thing, you hit me deep, leave me numb. And nigga hate to leave cause he love to see me come. This ass heavy, watch it working when I do the dip. When he hit it from the back, he need a double grip. When I walk across the room, they hate to see the drip. Get us a room with a view, take me on a trip. This ass heavy, watch it working when I do the dip. When he hit it from the back, he need a double grip. When I walk across the room, they hate to see the drip. Get us a room with a view, take me on a trip. trip. Throw that ass in the circle if it's heavy, bitch. Bounce that pussy up and down like you want to stick. Make it clap, round applause, tell them you the shit. Middle finger to the haters saying fuck you, bitch. Throw that ass in the circle if it's heavy, bitch. Bounce that pussy up and down like you want to stick. Make it clap, round applause, tell them you the shit. Middle finger to the haters saying fuck you, then. Throw that ass in the circle if it's heavy, bitch. Bounce that pussy up and down like you want to stick. Make it clap, round applause, tell them you the shit. Middle fingers to the haters saying fuck you, then.
That's hard, yo. That's hard, man.
Did you want to do the
So
other
you know
one
we got to
too?
do a video to this, right?
Yes.
We started
Right,
making
we already
one.
started, right?
We started making
Yeah, we've been
one.
shooting all week.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You know, we need a video ASAP Rocky to that.
Okay, let her know.
Yeah,
Let her know.
man.
I told her you was.
He give me the dick and these bitches be mad. It ain't my fault that I win and you lose. Put this in front of that bitch and he choose. Me, the baddest bitch around and I sleep in your bed when I come into town. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner and snack. He suck on this pussy, straight from the back. Look at this phone, I bet you 1 minute. He begging and pleading to come and dig in it. Cause I'm at the top and you at the bottom. Bitches, they crying, they give a about it. Don't need to compete, it'll always be me and your nigga with me. He not running the streets. Ain't my fault that I win and you lose. Put this in front of that bitch and he choose. Me, cause I'm the winner. No question, winner. On a whole nother level, these bitches can't see me. That hoe stuck being the beginner. Cause I'm the winner. No question, winner. Stay twirling on the stick, get my legs in the air while I'm on, cause it finish me for dinner. Cause I'm the winner. No question, winner. On a whole nother level, these bitches can't see me. That hoe stuck being the beginner. Cause I'm the winner. No question, winner. Stay twirling on the stick, get my legs in the air while I'm on, cause it finish me for dinner. Yo, nigga don't play. That's why I do what he say. When you want him, can't find him, cause he wearing my pussy like a kitty cat mask every day. Baby rain like it's payday. Always begging me to stay. So he can hit it from the back and the front. My legs up, daddy, you can get hit it anyway. When he on his way home, already calling my phone. Saying next time we do it, let's record it when he horny and he ready, you can hear my moan. Yo, nigga so nasty. Picky, stick me, lick me long. Calling me Mrs. in the zone. With my ass all in his phone. Even on my worst day, I can't lose. Take at least 100 bitches to feel me.
Yeah. That's about to say. Give
This
it a
is your
disclaimer.
choice.
Like, yo, I'm on my artistry. I'm
This is your
expressing
choice.
myself.
So after the talent show, so it was the talent show between the guy who produced the talent show, doing the talent show, him putting out the video of the talent show, and a lot of other people kind of like sharing where they were and stuff like that. So it's been getting bigger, and then I've been promoting pretty much my Instagram in itself, not really as far as like the music just yet, just because I wanted to make sure that it was because my music wasn't on like Amazon, it was only on SoundCloud, Basic. And not everybody wants to go to SoundCloud. So I wanted to make sure that I got it up where someone can look at it. And then we've been shooting scenes so he can give me a promo and stuff like that. So once that's ready, then I'm really gonna start like really pushing and promoting it.
What's your okay. Do you kind of like go on live? Do you do
I
any of that yet?
do sometimes, but I haven't exactly figured out what to do on my live yet.
So I tell this to people all the time, especially artists, where it's like people become fans for various reasons, right? You know, the majority is going to be fans from the music, of course, right? But then you're going to gain fans from other things. Like somebody may like the way you dance, somebody may like the way you hair, somebody may like your lashes, somebody may like your lips. Like everybody chooses why they like you and why they want to become a fan. So the more you share and the more you allow yourself to be vulnerable to that and to them, you know, the bigger you become as an artist, right? Think about every artist. Like who's your top, it's hard to say 5. Give me a top 10 artists, male or female.
Chris Brown, Usher, Meg Thee Stallion, Cardi B, Doja Cat.
Doja is really dope.
I love Doja Cat. Let's think. I'm trying to think of people on the other side of just rap
Right,
and stuff
that don't
like
matter. I'm just asking you because it like everybody you name, it kind of makes my point where Cardi B is her own. Like,
She is. She really
she's
is.
her own thing. Where it's like, okay, is she the best rapper in the world? No. Right? Does she make great songs?
Yes.
But does she entertain? Yes. Is she just kind of like being herself 24/7, whether you fucking like it or not? Yes. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So that's what I'm saying. People become fans for various reasons. So the more you're willing to show, you know, the better.
Okay.
Right? So if you have a nice following right now, you know, and you release these 2 songs, like, yo, get on that shit and break that shit down about of how you came up with the record.
Okay.
Yo, I picked this beat, this shit was playing in the studio, I heard this shit, shit came on and then I wrote the verse. You know what I'm saying? That shit would like started like this. Like people love to see behind the scenes.
Okay.
People love to see how shit is created. You know, how things come together when it was nothing. When it was nothing to you creating this masterpiece. People want to see that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? They want to know what you eating. They want to know what you fucking like. They want to know what flavor ice cream you like. They want to know where you and Bestie going tonight. Like, you got to be vulnerable and willing to share that information. The more they know, the better. Like, what don't you really know about Chris Brown? What don't you really know about Cardi B? You know her husband. You know how she like it. How they like to fuck.
Right.
They got their meeting when they was going on trying snails.
Right,
but like
right.
all, and it could be like, yo, this is too much. Oh my god! But you got to, as an artist, you got to be open and vulnerable like that.
Okay.
Because it just opens yourself up to the world and allows people to feel like they're a part of you and your journey.
Okay.
That's what a fan is. Like they like, yo, nah, you need me. That's how they feel. Like I'm your, no, she's not your, I'm your best friend.
Gotcha. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You fucking go do a concert tonight and it's raining and it's snowing and it's fucking 7,000 people lined up in the rain and the snow, hair done there.
I'm down for the talent. I'm down for the research. I'm down for making sure that I know people know that I work with you and spreading out your business label and making sure that your name is on everything that my name is on. I am willing to work for it. I'm willing to step forward. I'm willing to use my elbows. I'm saying that. I'm willing to use my elbows so that I can get to where I need to get.
It's $1 million I'm talking about.
It's $1 million.